I have a very important question to ask you this week. How are the people you surround yourself with influencing you or making an impact on your life? I know that question requires an extremely difficult, uncomfortable, and complex process to determine the answer, but that's okay. This is important enough to take the time to figure it out. I want you to spend as much time as it takes to be able to answer my question about each person you allow to be in your life. Seriously, I want you to make a checklist and then take inventory of every person in your life. Ask questions like, do they know the real me? If not, would they still like me and accept me if I started being my true self? Can I trust them? Are they a positive or a negative person? Do they influence my actions or thoughts in any way? Are they truly happy for me when things go well for me, or are they jealous? Will they still be around if life gets difficult for me? Do they build me up or do they tear me down? Do they prioritize our relationship appropriately? Do they bring happiness to my life? What would my life be like if they were no longer in it? I know those are some intense questions, but this is really important, so we have no choice but to ask the hard questions. After you have asked yourself those questions about each person, you'll begin to get a sense of where they fit into your life, or maybe that they really don't, but you've been letting them hang around for way too long. This is when things get difficult. What if one of the people you have determined really brings more bad than good to your life is one of your family members or longtime friends? How could you possibly cut someone like that out of your life? I know you're not going to like this answer, but you may have to. If you truly care about that person and you know they feel the same about you, especially if they're your family, then you need to have an open conversation with them about how you're feeling. I know that sounds terrible. It's scary, it's awkwardly uncomfortable, it's painful, but it's necessary. If they genuinely care about you, then they will take the conversation to heart and start making an effort to change and be a positive, supportive person in your life. Okay, what if you have the talk with them and they still don't change or they get mad? I know it's an extremely difficult situation to be in. I've been there many times myself, but I can't tell you what to do. Only you can ultimately decide. But I am going to ask you to ask yourself one more question about that person that may help you in making your decision. Based on the personal decisions you've made to live life being true to yourself and not letting other people hold you back, ask yourself, if you met that person for the first time today, would you still pursue a friendship or relationship with that person? None of this is easy, and only you can make the difficult decisions when deciding who you surround yourself with. Just remember, if you're treating others with respect, encouraging them, supporting them, and diligently holding up your end of the relationship, you deserve for them to do the same, or else you will constantly be disappointed in that relationship. So again, it's ultimately up to you. Would you rather deal with the constant disappointment and hurt that that relationship brings, or would you rather distance yourself from that relationship and surround yourself with uplifting, supportive people instead? I know I'm making it sound overly simplified, especially if we're talking about one of your parents, siblings, or best friends. If you choose to maintain that relationship, I completely understand why. But once you've made your decision, learn to live with it in a way that doesn't allow them to hold you back or tear you down. Manage your expectations in the relationship appropriately, and don't let them constantly let you down or hurt you. Don't let them tell you that you aren't good enough. Don't let them keep you down or hold you back. If you choose to still allow them in your life, don't let them affect how you live your life. You must still be your true self. Live your life the way you want to live it, and go after your dreams and goals. When talking about surrounding yourself with the right people, I think it's really easy to get way too focused on how those people can benefit you in your journey to achieving your goals or being successful. We often hear established entrepreneurs, CEOs, or leaders talking about surrounding yourself with people who will help take you to the next level. There's validity in what they're saying, but there's a fine line between using people to advance yourself and surrounding yourself with positive, uplifting people who will support and encourage you as you pursue your goals. Don't ever be a user or an opportunist. Always try to serve others instead of looking to be served. If you're really looking to surround yourself with the right people, they won't let you around them if you're a user. You may get away with it for a little while, but once they start to catch on, they will eliminate you from their circle just as fast, or if not faster, than you eliminated the people from your life. So I'll leave you with this. Take very close inventory of the people in your life. Make the difficult decisions and have the hard conversations. If your intentions are true and come from a genuine place, you will be glad you made the difficult decisions. Always look to serve and bring value to others instead of seeking how you can benefit from them. Respect yourself enough to not let the people you allow in your life to disrespect you. And finally, when you do find people who genuinely care about you, support you, are trustworthy, bring happiness to your life, respect you, have your back through the good and the bad, challenge you and hold you accountable, make sure you tell them how much you appreciate them and always do everything you can to hold up your end of the relationship. Because the only way any of this really works is if we all start caring a little more about each other than we care about ourselves.